I'm talking quite a lot about trauma at the moment. In fact, it's not just at the moment, because I love talking about trauma. Trauma is such an enormous topic, and there's no way I can cover everything that I know, which by all means I'm not an expert, but I can't cover it all in a 3-minute video for Instagram, as much as I'd love to. But one of the things I think we need to remember with trauma is the majority of humans have experienced something that has traumatized them. How they recover determines how that's impacted them, and how it's impacted them determines how they recover. So it's a very complex thing, okay? Now, what traumatized you is not your fault. It's not. However, how you recover, how you heal is very much your responsibility. And something I often tell my children is, if somebody's being mean to them and they're trying to be empathetic and say, oh, well, you know, I think they're being mean because of this and because of that, and so maybe I should just, you know, turn a blind eye and forget that they did it. And I will always say to them, whatever their reason for being mean, whatever their reason for being unkind, whatever reason behind how their behaviour has negatively impacted you, that belongs to them. And yes, it's very, very sad. It's very sad that something's happening to them to make them behave in a certain way. However, it's not your responsibility to be able to accept that behaviour. And I always say that to my children. And what I mean by that is, if somebody is traumatised, it's their responsibility to heal. It's their responsibility to recover. It's their responsibility to ensure that it doesn't negatively impact others, because we have to be responsible for what our trauma has done to us, because it really helps with the rest of our lives if we take ownership of our experience, the impact on our body, the impact on our emotions. It's really important that we know that. But we need first to understand that that trauma is not our fault. What happened to us is not our fault. How we recover is very much our responsibility.